Okay, dinos, we are back and we are crafting right now. I am actually working on getting to level 11 right now. And the goal for the video is going to be level 12. And level 12, we get a bunch of really cool stuff. By the way, something that I've been hoping would happen in front of you guys just happened. So we just ran out of power. And typically when you run out of power, you have to wait. Up here there's a timer in the top right, and it counts down and it tells you when you're going to get power. And it'll tell you the amounts, and if you click on the power, it'll show you when you're getting it. So I'll get 480 power in 10 minutes, and then I'm also going to get, it looks like 10 power from each of these airstreams in about 10 seconds. So something we can do when we're actually low on power and we don't have enough power is we can use what's called power packs. And power packs help you get more power. For instance, I have 17 power. I don't have enough to start the factory. I'm about to get 10. Okay, so now I can start the factory. But look at that, I just ran out of power again for mud. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna buy a power pack, or use a power pack, not buy. We're gonna use one. Now if we look back up here, we got 85% of our fill. We had 1 power left. We just got 850 out of 1,000. That's 85%. And that's how they work. They fill up your bar depending on the percentage that they are. For instance, I had 100% that would have filled it all the way. No matter how many you have. Let's just say you have 850 and I go to use 100%. It's going to tell you 85% of the power pack cannot be stored and will be lost due to limited capacity. Though you could still use it and it will fill it up to 100%, that's all. You're going to lose a bunch of it, is what I'm trying to get at. If that makes any sense to you guys. So copper is finished. We're going to unlock it. We'll continue crafting the whole time. Go ahead and get copper going. How much energy? Wow, look at the energy usage on copper. That's insane. We're gonna have to use some power packs for sure. So if you guys didn't buy the starter packs, I recommend buying them. You're gonna need them. Back to crafting. I'm gonna fast forward and I'll slow down as I need to tell you guys stuff, but basically we're going to get to level 11, I'll check in, then we'll get to level 12, and there's going to be a bunch of things we have to go over. Alright, so fast forward. Alright dinos, we are back. This is Matt again. That took a while, but we are finally at level 11. We got another offer. Let's go look at that. I know it was on the screen for a minute, but I was too busy looking at other things. So it's 800 gems. You get 5 legendary eggs. Legendary eggs give you 10% towards an epic, 40% towards rare, 50% towards uncommon. To me right now, eggs aren't a big rush because we don't have enough stuff to have more workers. For instance, if you go down to the base, our house, we can't upgrade it yet because it requires Town Hall 4. Well, Town Hall 4 requires level 12. So we're not level 12 yet. We still have 1 level to go. So eggs aren't a big rush for me to get. I'm not for somebody who's chasing eggs. I wouldn't let it float for too long. You get 7 days on it. So I would wait until you've upgraded things a little bit more and see if you really need it. You know, you can still buy eggs in the shop with gems. And these prismatic eggs are actually really cool. You get a chance at I don't know what they're calling this worker, but look at that. It's a soccer worker and it looks cooler than hell. Alright. Let's go back up and let's look at the factories. I still haven't ran any sand. I got sand at 4. I got clay at 4 and 3. I got mud at 6 and 5, and I just opened up another one. So all that shortfall that we were running into, we're not going to run into anymore. We're just gonna upgrade that to 5, and we'll keep these 2 at 5 just for the sake of energy, and the other 2 at 6. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and fast forward again, and we will get through level 11 and get to 12, and hopefully things get a little bit more. Oh, I almost forgot something. We just unlocked a flex plot. Or not a flex plot. They used to be a flex plot. Blueprints. So blueprints are kind of new. Blueprints are these chests that you open, then you get a blueprint of what you're gonna craft. Let me show you. I don't know how to explain it. So let's upgrade it real quick. So as you upgrade these blueprints, you open up these crafting slots, and they help direct the way that you craft. So all this stuff will craft into each other. You know, the mud will craft into the clay, which will craft into the sand, which will craft into the copper, which crafts into the steel, which crafts into the screws. And there's all these different blueprints that you can get through chests. Oh. Apparently we have not unlocked the chest yet, but there's chests at a certain point that you're able to get, and they give you more blueprints. Okay, dinos, I want to show you guys something that we have that we're going to go ahead and use. You guys can get these for free once a day. They are called factory boosts. They're right here. You watch an ad and then you get a free one. It's 5 times for 2 hours. So let's go to the factory that I want to boost. This one here. We're going to click on it. Then we click this little stopwatch, and it'll show all the boosts I have. Let's go ahead and boost it for 5 times for 5 minutes. And that'll take it down to 10 minutes. And it'll go back up once the 5 minutes is up, but we'll just use another one. And that'll help us get our first copper done, because it takes a while for copper to finish up. All right, the fast forward again. Look at that pack. What a deal. So for $15, you go ahead and you get 1,000 gems, 3.5 thousand coins, 200,000 earth, and 50 trades. And the trades are going to come in handy because we just unlocked the exchange. All we have to do is upgrade this town hall. It takes the 1 copper we crafted. Now that's going to take 2 hours, but I don't have 2 hours. I'm not going to sit here for 2 hours, so I'm going to gem it, but you could wait. That's fine. All right, let's click on it. The town hall is finally upgraded to level 4. We have unlocked the exchange. We have unlocked the power cell, and we have unlocked another airstream. Two power cells. And we got 2 more eggs. Here's another basket we just got, the goodie basket. It's good for 7 days. You get some blueprints, you get 35 common eggs, 300% fill-ups, 10 times for an hour. You get 10 of those for $8. That's a deal. Plus the 600 gems. All right. Let's start doing that exchange real quick. All right, this is where things change in the game. This is where the game becomes Web 3. You click on the exchange and you come into here, you'll see the total value of your resources. This is what all your stuff that's showing up here is worth together. So 75,000 Earth, that's worth 268 coins, okay? And we have some swaps here. We have 10. So we could go ahead and swap that, and we could get some coin. So like, let's say, let's upgrade these real quick. Let's find something that we run out of. Let's say, I don't have enough sand to upgrade my hatchery, so I don't want to craft it. So we could just go ahead and do, it's 35 sand. So let's go here. We'll put in 35. We need 11 coin. So let's sell 50 coins. Worth of Earth. That's going through right here. You can watch it, and it's live. This is on the blockchain. So these are transactions that are currently live going through on the blockchain. It's all through smart contracts. It's all 100% legit. And look at that. Right in the top left, we just got our 50 coin. So then we can go ahead and we go to sand. And we could, there we are. We can buy 154 sand. So let's let that finish up. All right, now that we did that, we can come over to the hatchery and we can upgrade it. And it only takes 25 sand. So that's done. Over here, you're gonna find the masterpiece. This is something that happens. It's, I think, 4 times a week. Don't quote me on that. This is a special one that we just did. It was the Iron World Cup. I wasn't in this league. I was in a different league. I was in the Platinum League. In fact, if we go over to... Oh, let me find it. I'm wrong. Here it is. We go over to leagues. There I am. Matt at number 5. And these are my great friends. M303, Catan Settler, Captain Bison. I think you actually say it Capitan. Bison will have to correct me on that if I'm wrong, because Captain is spelled a little different. That's Capitan. And then Fairbanks, great friends of mine. This is the league I was in, and let's go back over. This is the league you're going to start off in. It's a fun league to start in. As you go through it, you progress. If you are in the top 10, then you progress to the next league. If you're in the top 50, if you're in the top 100, you progress to bronze. If you're in the top 50, you progress to silver. If you're in the top 25, you progress to gold. And if you're in the top 10, you progress to platinum. And it just kind of separates the player classes from the people that are crazy players to the mid-grade players to the low-end players to the people that just don't play much at all. It separates everybody a little bit and puts us in our own leagues, so we have a chance at winning. And it's a fair thing to do. I'm gonna be honest, it really is. All right. We just finished our airstreams to level 2. We have all that sand we just got. What an episode. We have covered, I think, everything. Well, that covers this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We unlocked the exchange in this episode. Hopefully that made sense to you guys and how it worked and what you can do with it. If you guys need coin, you're able to always go to the coin and buy it with gems. I don't recommend doing it this way. I recommend buying coin on Ronin, going to the exchange, going to transfer, using your Voya ID, and transferring it to that, then coming from the game. Oh, that's my approach to it. It costs a little less money. Anyways, I hope you guys had a great episode. This is Matthew. It's been fun. Goodbye.